Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl here to bring you another reading for Gemini. The moon is in Aquarius when I do this reading on the 8th of March. And I have to apologize for the delay in uploading. Apparently, where I'm situated in the Caribbean, I've been here for 2 days now, and I started doing the readings for air signs last night, and to my surprise, the internet connection seems to be very slow when it comes to uploading the readings that I've done so far. I was only able to get Libra out, and I'm still pending on Aquarius, which I did an hour after. So I do apologize that this reading is not going to come out before the 9th of March, even though I'm recording it on the 8th. The moon is in Aquarius when I do record this, so just see how you feel and see where it recognizes your connection. I mean, everything happens for a reason. If it's slow to the process, like my speech right now, because I'm trying to think and do at the same time. But Gemini, I do thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares, and most of all for showing up. And I ask I thank you, Spirit, for protecting the collective and keeping us safe. I thank you for protecting me and keeping me safe. And I don't know why I'm asking. I guess it's the patience that I'm asking for myself and for Gemini, because this reading should have been done already, and it's been prolonged due to slow processing on the internet to get the previous readings out. But this is a temporary stay. I'm in the Caribbean until I think it's it's in a few days. I'm leaving actually on the 13th. What a day to fly again, eh? But that's okay. I'll be flying back to the north and back to not the layout, but the platform, the table that you're used to seeing. I'm going to be back there, and of course, internet will be a lot stronger, and the readings will come out a lot sooner. But this is a new spread, brand new place, brand new everything, including the energy. It seems to be a slow rolling process this evening. The weather was fine, actually, better than the day before. As in temperature goes, it was really, really hot yesterday. Today is a lot cooler, so you'd think that things would move a little faster. But that's not the case. It's moving slower. But it's a relaxed slow. It feels like that when I touch the cards. And again, it is a new spread that I'm working with, and the introduction seems to be all over the place, but basically it's a 9-card spread, and what I do with this spread is I use the energy of the moon, and again, the moon is in Aquarius, which is pretty positive, but at the same time it could be a little tumultuous with energies, and I'm feeling it on my end with the slow processing of the internet to get my clips up. And you, Gemini, are feeling it with betrayal and not feeling like you belong. whether it is you or someone has made you to feel like that, or you making someone else feel like that. But at the same time, it's overcoming. See, there it is. There's that portal where the truth opens up. There's someone who needs to speak and talk about not feeling worthy. And that is the slow process, too, that needs to come about. We have our strength card, which is what I like to call the miracle card, where you have that strength. If it's you, Gemini, wanting to speak, this could be an Aquarius that you're relating with, or speak or not speaking with, or made to feel that you don't belong. But there is a question of understanding and debating whether you should move forward with this person, or with an idea, or even volunteering information. Courage is what is required in this instance. And if it is that you're contemplating marriage, for some of us, there's a relationship that wants to go in that direction, but truth needs to come forward. And then we have the Four of Swords that is showing himself here with the Ace for the King of Swords to make a Five of Swords. So there's deliberation on a mental level as well as on a verbal level, and wanting to have a fresh start and having the courage to go forward into marriage. It seems to be what wants to happen, or someone wants that to happen. Now, this spread that I'm working on, the 9-card spread that I'm introducing here to all signs, that seems to be taking a longer time than I expected. It is about relationships that are going through tumultuous times, where if you've had a falling out, or an argument, or just not having open, honest communication with someone, and you're thinking about them, or they're thinking about you, this is the type of spread that will help to gauge whether you should communicate, or what to communicate with that person. Now, it could be anybody. It doesn't have to be a romantic situation or circumstance. It could be family, friends, colleagues at work, people that you know. Definitely, it's not about people who you don't know. It's people who you've had some form of communication with that you're not having that communication with right now. And you're thinking about them, or they're thinking about you for whatever reason, if it is to come back into communication. Okay? So we'll just move right into this, because it's going to be a little while before I can actually get this up, and I do apologize for that delay, because I did do the Aquarius and Libra back to back, and it's not coming out one after the other, and I'm a little disappointed in that, but I hope you do understand that it wasn't planned that it would take this long to get the readings done for this new spread, because I want to get into the March readings, and that has been kept back. So I'm thinking I probably won't do that until I return to the north. You see, I'm down in the south, in the southern hemisphere, in the Caribbean, but it's a short stay, so it's okay. It is what it is, and being that I have to accept my circumstance, it comes across in the cards too that you, Gemini, either you want to speak, or you want someone to speak, but there is communication that wants to happen. So this is how the layout goes. The first card is the situation as it is between you and another. The second card is your reaction, or how you feel about that situation. And the third card is how the next person feels. Just want to make sure it's in the right direction here, how it sets up, so you can see. I don't want to go off angle. The fourth card is the advice that Spirit offers to help deal and get through with this situation, the fifth card is how you are reacting or feeling about that advice, as well as the sixth card shows up on how the next person is dealing with or feeling about the advice that Spirit offers. The seventh card is the outcome of this reading, and if you do follow the advice of Spirit to get to the outcome, then it could possibly show up this way. But because it's tarot, you have free will in this area as well as the next person, whether they want to follow the advice or if how they feel about how the outcome for this reading does show. I mean, it could go in any direction because of free will. I feel like I'm repeating myself. I do apologize, Gemini. Let's see where we're going with this. So we have our Knave of Wands, where we have ideas and we want to move forward with them. Again, it refers back to that King of Swords wanting to speak, wanting to have that truth, and the Ace of Wands that did show up, where a new beginning is looking to formulate with a conversation leading to marriage or leading to a higher level of understanding, whether it is of the self or with another. But conversation must happen. Now we have the Queen of Cups coming in here with the Knave, so we see the truth with the Sun about how you feel or how someone feels about a new start, about having that idea of going forward and having a new adventure, to have a long-lasting relationship. See, the Five of Pentacles has come back because it is either that we are overcoming some disappointments and facing a long-term situation or wanting to face that long-term situation. But we have blockage here because the 10 plus the 5 comes to the 15, and we have the truth that may very well be blocked because the Queen of Cups is holding back on moving forward. She's keeping that love that she has in check, in tow. She's just waiting for the truth to come to her, as does the Queen of Swords. See, about a commitment and having that balance come in because it has gone out of balance, and wanting that truth about why we feel that we're not worthy and what is it that we want out of a relationship that could lead to happiness and love, a deep sense of love for new adventures or for a new adventure. But the idea is there, and that is the main card in this, as because we can't see the other cards just yet, but it seems to be that having plans for telling truths or bringing in truths or having that sense of stability or instability in the mind where we're not sure or we want something to change or we feel that momentum of we're going to talk about something and have a victory with that conversation or move on or come back. So it is about relationship here, and a commitment that went out of balance or needs to come back into the balance to make things right, having that truth, being honest about how we feel about marriage, at least having the conversation and speaking that truth about the emotional connection between you and the next person in order to have a new beginning. And we see here that the King of Pentacles has just split with the deck with the Ace of the Star for and there's the Devil showing up with that Ace of Wands, wanting to have a new beginning and being determined, so much so that there is an obsession with the focus that they are determined to have or meet with destiny, with this King of Pentacles, meaning to mean business, in other words, to mean what they feel and say, that the conversation will have meaning in a true form, in a true sense. Again, to have a new beginning, a fresh start, and to be serious about it is where this is coming, or going rather. So we'll jump right in to see the situation. Again, this is like a repeat. I know one of the, I think it could be even Libra. It was one of the, anyway, I'm not going to start saying go look, because I'm really behind on getting these clips out. So let's just start off here with the situation is that somebody's holding back and wanting to speak, or in denial, or waiting for the right moment, where we saw the devil with our King of Pentacles, and now we have our Queen of Cups here with the Queen of Swords, and wanting to have a commitment, or at least speak about the commitment. And then we have that third two, which is our Two of Pentacles, where we see it is about a relationship. The twos are showing up, and the three would make a six. So there is some form of reciprocity, or at least having some form of peace come from holding back, or contemplating on what needs to be said, or in the sense of waiting for the right moment to speak. So there will be conversation. It seems to be going in that way, because again, the King of Pentacles is very serious and wanting to have that conversation. You place yourself where you feel you fit. Gemini, this is your side of the reading. So if you're cross watching, then you would place yourself on either side. But to be clear, this is the side where Gemini would be looked at, and the next person, whomever you're dealing with, would fall on this side of the reading. And these cards, again, of what Spirit is offering, as this is the situation and the advice, and again the outcome. So here we have our focus again. Again, it's on a start. It's on stability. It comes to the wanting to talk about stability, wanting to have a home, and be serious about a relationship, a marriage, or leading the relationship towards marriage, a form of a contract, whether it is to work or to share in what would be profits. You see, you take it where it fits you, right? Because I'm getting random messages as to what this type of relationship is all about. Now, again, it is the Four of Wands that showed up as a marriage card, and we have the Queen of Cups, so the very emotional sense here. But then we see the coins, which is a very slow process. As I did start off saying, it felt like a very slow process in the shuffling. But that is because there is determination, and there's a seriousness attached. I keep feeling that with that King of Pentacles and the Devil with the Star, it's not letting go of wanting to go forward and have a conversation with the King of Swords. You see? And this is you, Gemini. Your focus is on either having a conversation, or what needs to be said, and how it will be said. Not just that it will be said, but there to bring back the balance of a relationship that could possibly go to marriage. That's you, Gemini. I'm thinking you would be the one who is the King of Pentacles in this, with the way the cards were splitting, because there is a seriousness attached, and you're very focused, and the next person is being guided. It's feeling that they're being pulled towards that love. So if it's not you that is the King of Pentacles, it could very well be the next person, or you're both sharing that obsession of being focused on each other and waiting for the right moment. You're both seeing and feeling the same way about this relationship. But no one is talking because you're both looking at the cause and effect and how the conversation can go. So we have now the advice from Spirit is the King of Cups. So representing that strength in that depth of love. And we have the Queen of Cups showing up here with the truth. So wanting to have that long-lasting relationship, wanting to understand and get past what caused this rift of feeling of being alone or not worthy. And again, the King of Cups is secretive in his own way, but keeping that love in secret or waiting for the right moment to share how deeply that love is, because they're being driven and they're guided to, and they're focused on both sides. You have that depth of love again with the Queen of Cups here, wanting to start and having that truth and clarity come in, being that it will be an honest conversation on both sides. Spirit is saying that here we need to really be in our courage, take that strength and have that love take you where you want to go. Let the love guide you. You on this side, Virgo. Oh, maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. I'm not sure there, but let's not guess here. We're looking at the dissatisfaction. Again, it's the Five of Cups with his cup attached. And that is where we're not satisfied with the way things have been going, or we're looking into overcoming that dissatisfaction if it is in a reverse state, this card, because the focus is on what was not working, and having more of the same is not what you want, but you seem to be getting what you don't want, and you want to change that, because this is where the conversation now has to happen. And it seems that you want to heal things because of that Queen of Swords here, talking about commitment, bringing things back into balance, looking into the betrayal and having that mindset to see something went the other way. Now we have the Victory card here for leaving or coming back, because that is where we see the Four of Pentacles holding on to what you believe in, and still the dissatisfaction, wanting to have a new start, not satisfied with whatever took place. Again, the conversation or lack thereof between you, it doesn't seem to be anyone wanting to give in and break that silence, but you're both focused on the fact that it needs to happen. And again, I'm saying you, Gemini, the next person is waiting. They're waiting for the right moment, because they know that there is a deep love that they have. You see, they have a deep love, and they are waiting for the right moment to have that conversation. And if it is that you will not come forward, they are waiting for the guidance of Spirit to make that move, because they have the High Arcana on their side, and they see you dissatisfied, and they want to have a clarity, they want to have a sense of understanding, they want to do the right thing, maybe even take a chance, because they don't want to lose you. You see, here we have this Five of Pentacles coming with the 10, thinking they're going to lose that long-lasting relationship, and they want to have the truth, and they want to share their love, but they're holding it. They're holding it because they are thinking about how you feel. They want a new beginning, and they're thinking that if they can't meet with you in the sense of getting past this inertia, getting past whatever it is that seems to be bothering you, they will wait and they will move on. But they are feeling that pull towards you, and they're thinking it will be a matter of time where you will be able to speak. And the outcome will be a healing, a spiritual healing in that sense, where faith is encouraged, and again, taking that time to mix and mold and understand what it is that is creating this dissatisfaction here. Again, this could be in the reverse, where the focus is on getting past the dissatisfaction. Opening up and sharing the secret of that love could be what will solve this problem. And because it is a Five of Cups, they're missing, either you are missing them, or you are missing something that you've had with them. And that is where the healing needs to happen. And we have Jupiter showing up. We have that sense of turning the conversation into a true, honest conversation. That is what the healing is all about. To being able to speak. And how is it that you are reacting to the... Look, there's the Four of Wands again. We have a double four here. Healing this relationship is where you will be able to see that it's something that you're not either getting from the person or within yourself. You're not thinking that the marriage or the relationship in itself can be healed. But because this is High Arcana, this is Spirit saying that with time, everything will heal, and you will have that understanding. And it is, of course, a choice if you want to move forward, because you have to see, in the sense where you lift your head to see that cup. Because what you thought you were getting, you see, what you thought you had, you're thinking, well, I'm just going to get more of the same. But that's because you were thinking in a mindset that is fixed, wherein things will change because they believe things will change. They believe that there will be a healing. They are being the positive on this side, whereas you are struggling with focusing on what is the right thing, what is good for you. Again, this is a healing, emotional healing that needs to take place for relationships that did not work. You're thinking that, well, you're going to get another one that's going to turn out to be just as miserable as the last one, whereas they have optimism on their side. Jupiter is in their corner, giving that time factor so that you can heal, because they understand what the love, the depth of love they have for you. And the marriage card showing up on your side is because you're not ready for marriage, is where you seem to be. And the question is, why, is what they want to know, and have that conversation. Why you feel that you're not ready. I mean, it's just straightforward enough to say, well, it's because, and you just fill in the blanks. But you are thinking about marriage in a way that doesn't seem to be what you really want. And again, the question is why? But you're working on the why you don't feel the positive pull here. Now, how do they feel about this ending? They want to come and make an offer to you, or they will take their offer. If you don't want it, they will go with it. You see that 5 of Cups here, they're missing you, and they want to come in and make that offer. They want to heal this situation. They want to have the truth come. Again, a new adventure with love, and it's very emotional and honest and leading to long-lasting relationship. But then something isn't right. It falls down to, I don't want this from your side. You need to say why. At least have that conversation. Talk about what commitment really is to you. And putting things out of balance is where it was, and what is it that caused it? Because it seems with the 3 of Pentacles forming here, it could have been a third-party situation that created that rift of cutting off conversation and having this dissatisfaction with moving forward with a relationship. You yourself want to heal that, but to what level of healing? Is it to be friends, or is it to be work colleagues, or is it just to be alone? Understanding the self, not wanting to make the mistake that has occurred in previous relationships. Being honest about that is actually the best thing, because you're going around and around in your mind about it, and that victory here is, it's as if to say you want to move on, or you want to come back. I mean, you're on the fence one way or another, and the secret of coming back or moving on, or just understanding why things are moving on or coming back, depending, because it can go either way. It really depends on the conversation that you will have. Okay, so let's just take a few cards on this side, because Gemini, you know where you need to heal. You know what your focus is on, and you know if you want to take this relationship to a high level and heal what is for the self before the next person, because it is a question of, do you want to be in a marriage? It's a yes or no answer here. The love that you have for this person, can it bring you there? Because it's supposed to be a very deep love when we see our king. And I say supposed to because next to the 4 of cups, it seems to be something missing. And what is that something? What is missing? And the only answer is what you will provide here. Is it work? Is it the focal point? Is it money? Is it having certain stability that you don't feel is there? But then you're thinking about having a deeper sense of relationship and healing. And the person on this side is thinking about waiting for the right moment to make that offer. Because you both want to be in a relationship. It's quite obvious here. You both want to have a new start. And then the deck splits again because there needs to be healing. You see, this is where the healing comes in here with the Hermit. And it's conversation that will do that. You have to open up and talk about things. That 4 of Pentacles. Oh, it's ready to go for the Oracle. But let's take a few cards to see what this 6, the Lovers represent. Again, it is pushing back, standing up, fighting for, either being pushed away or pushing away, where you want what you want, and this is the other person. They're looking to get onto the higher ground because of work that was done in the past, and it's behind the scenes, that they're not being recognized. They're alone. They're feeling that they are alone, even though they did have work with you, or whatever work was done that brought this stalemate on. They're feeling that. They're feeling alone. They're feeling pushed away. They're feeling that their love is being pulled and pushed in that sense, where they've done the work. They've done something in the past that merits them to feel that love for you, or feeling that love and wanting to follow with that love, feeling that love will take them to that next place. Again, they know what they want. They know that they have options and choices, but they're remembering the love that they have. And we have a double 6 here, so feeling that they were made to feel like they were not the one, and being in love regardless, knowing that they were not chosen as the first choice. Again, they are settled in their heart about how they feel, because they are looking for that love. You see, we have 6s and 7s here, so we're moving back. We're going to remember before they were an option that there was some form of love, and they want to make amends. They want to see, well, we have the 7 of Pentacles, because they feel that they have invested. But the Tower will come down, or the Tower is or has come down, or because of this stalemate, they're thinking that their whole reason for being is with you is destroyed, because there's no communication, and they're thinking that everything that they've invested in is gone, lost. There's our King of Swords wanting to have it out, wanting that truth to come forward. You see, we stop it there, because this is what the truth brings coming down. That whole stability, that whole business of having a relationship, having a marriage, is destroyed in their hearts. They're still holding on. They want to have a relationship that is loving. They want to choose and know that they have choices. They want their independence because they have earned it. They've worked on being in relationships, and they're remembering and being recognized, or they thought they were recognized because of the love for work that was done in the past. At least it is what is propelling them to move forward and saying, well, we've been through so much, we've done all of that, I want to get into a marriage. I want to have a marriage. I have the love within. They're determined. They're determined here. See? They're determined to get into a relationship. They're following their love. They're following their heart. And they want fair treatment to come from this. Again, they're very serious. Very deep in their love for this. They want to talk, but neither of you are talking, and waiting for the right moment is where it seems that they want to bring the offer to come in, and they move in with how they feel as the time goes by. They still want to bring this offer to you, Gemini. Will you heal and accept their offer for marriage? Because it seems that is the way things want to go from Spirit's point of view, that there is no reason why you can't heal, because you're both missing each other. You see? It's a question of making up. What is this Wheel of Fortune representing? There we go. Ending of a cycle. Having a new beginning. Bringing down the Tower. That, what was done in the past, it's gone to stalemate. They're thinking everything is, there's nothing coming to fruition here, because the change is in a flash. That wanting to have a marriage, all of a sudden, again, there's a betrayal. That wanting, all the work that was done to bring up or bring the relationship to the level of marriage is betrayed. Truth needs to come forward. See, we have the Emperor and we have the King of Swords. So this is to the highest level here. The honesty. They are wanting to speak, and they are waiting. They are waiting for that moment, because they want things to heal. They want to move into smooth waters. They want to take back what was taken. They're not, I think they're very angry. I think they're very angry that things didn't go the way they had planned. Everything that they wanted is destroyed. This cycle is turned and ended. Now they have to heal. They're waiting. They're waiting for healing to take place. They're waiting for enough time to go by so that they can make that offer. What is this Knight of Cups representing? There it is. We have that healing conversation. They want to make an offer. They want to come and speak. They want to talk about what took place, the betrayal. They want to carry in the conversation to bring peace. They want their queen. They want transparency. They want marriage. And they were moving on to find it. All right, that's enough. If they don't get it with you, Gemini, they are going to move on and find it with someone else, because they want the love. They want to have an offer. You see? They're very grounded here. That's what they want. They want a queen that is grounded and honest and wanting to be married. And they're feeling that the person they look in here, you don't want to be married. You don't want to get into marriage, and that is what they want more than anything. And if you don't give that to them, they are moving on to find someone who will. See that transparency? Seems that maybe they feel that you were leading them on and thinking that, yes, we will get into a relationship, and then you turned and said no. They want to heal that. They really do. They will take their offer and move on. You see, the knight is moving away from this marriage possibility to move into a new possibility here. Okay, Gemini, are you giving the next person that sense of moving away? You're pushing them away? You don't want to heal a relationship? You have your reasons. There's secrets involved here. I could understand that. Not wanting to speak and tell some truth, I could understand that. But you do need to say, I mean, they seriously want a relationship. And they will move on. They really want to be in a relationship. They're willing to speak. They're willing to have it out. What is the oracle message for this reading? It seems that you, Gemini, don't want, whereas they, the next person, desperately want. They're waiting. They're waiting for the right moment, either to come to you or to take their offer and move off if you're not willing to come to them. What is the oracle message for this reading? Thank you, Spirit. At the end of the day, Spirit says it will heal. You may heal and not have a relationship, but at least you will have the truth and the understanding as to why, because that is what this person is wanting. They want the why. Why is it not working out? Why is it that they are not good enough? They want to know why. And they want you to tell. Are you willing to speak? What is the oracle message for this reading? Gemini, the ball is in your court. What is it that you truly want from the relationship? And for the past relationships, what is it that you've received that you are now thinking that you will only get the same? It's all in the communication, eh? What is the oracle message? Thank you, Spirit. Look at that. They're very passionate and they want change. You want change. They want, oh, look, imagine. And then we have exchanging gifts. And then we have the thinkers. So you're thinking things out. They're thinking things out. They're looking at what they want. They're passionate. Their masculine qualities are pushing them to move on, to make choices, to make changes. You are looking at change and not really jump into it. Let's see what's going on here. The yang. Now they had their feminine emotional side. They were dealing with you in a very emotional way. Now they want the passion, and you seem to be pulling away from that. That seems to be the problem here. Let's see. With the 2, it would have been, actually, no, the 2 is what follows. What was before this would have been the 50, I think it's 51, 52. The last card is mending, forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. So they want to come to an agreement, an apology. They want to make an offer. They want things to change. They want to speak about whatever it is that took place. But they want to, you see, they want to do it with integrity. You see? They want to talk about what happened in the past, about maybe a third party situation. They want to deal with this situation and have a life and have a marriage with you. They want the honesty is what they want. Let's see with the 2. Sorry, the 1. It's the masculine, the yang. The masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. They are doing the work about themselves and for their future. They are moving on. They're making changes. They're taking their off and they're moving on. That is how they feel. That they're feeling that they need, that they have no other choice, because the stalemate is on your side, where you are not reaching out. You are keeping your secrets. You are not speaking. And wanting to heal doesn't seem to be what you are aiming for, because you're dissatisfied with that. But then you have a chance to turn and say, I do want. If it is, that is what you really want. But the honesty needs to come. Change in the wind. Okay, let me read, because I for Libra, I did not do it, and I can't go back and fix it now, but it was understood. So we're looking at the relationship there, because they really want to be in a relationship. Circumstances are supporting action on your part. It's okay to make the first move. Trust that you will quickly know where you stand in matters of the heart. There is movement toward your highest good. So go forth with assurance. Passion is in the air. And now is the time to dance to the tune of love. Take the lead. See, that is what they want. They are moving on. If that is what you want to know, if you don't speak to them and tell them your secrets and talk about what it is that you are not satisfied with, then they have no other choice but to move on because they want a new beginning. Their passion is calling them. They want to have that love. I keep saying that. It just seems to be going around there. But then we have the 12. It couldn't be clearer what they want. The 12 is where you are, the change in the wind, essential meanings, a sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. So you're not sure which way to go. You're thinking that you're not going to get what you think you want from the marriage, but then you're not talking about it, and your focus is on not being satisfied. Something isn't right, something is missing, something is not what you want it to be, and you have to see that your trust in spirit will bring you happiness, but you're not believing that for some reason. And that's what you need to heal. You need to heal the faith in a relationship. You don't seem to have faith in a relationship, or this particular relationship. Let's see what relationship will say on that. I'm going to read relationship on both sides, because you have your idea, your focus on one thing, and their focus on their idea of what they want in a marriage. They want to make the offer. Relationship here. So relationships go through periods where partners seem out of sync with each other. The stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. That's where you are. Very moody. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your own heart better and to know what you need to be truly happy. Rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. I leave it there because it is pretty much repeating what I was talking about. On that note, I thank you, Gemini, for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next reading, love and light.